In the world of work, your ability to make a strong and positive first impression is vital. And in this video, I want to look at the kinds of attitudes that contribute to that positive first impression. There are many attitudes that will enhance your presence as a professional and a leader. But the question is, which ones do people notice at the first point of meeting you? Those are the ones I want to concentrate on in this video. And I've narrowed it down to 4 key attitudes. Number 1 is whether you are present and prepared. That's really the first thing that people notice. Are you really there? Are you ready to engage with them? This is about committing all of your focus to the new environment and to the people there. Put down any other concerns that you have. Make sure that there are no distractions, that your phone is turned off or at least put securely away. And look people in the eyes and engage with them. Being present is absolutely vital, and being prepared is part of that. If you go to a meeting, make sure you have with you the materials you need. Make sure you've done the reading in advance. Make sure you've thought through what it is you want to get from that meeting and how you can best contribute to it. And of course, an important part of preparing is finding out who's likely to be there and making sure that you know their names and perhaps even know a little something about them. And for that, of course, the social media, and in particular LinkedIn, are your best friends. The second of my 4 attitudes is the cluster of being positive, confident and enthusiastic. This is all about the energy you bring. If you're going to meet people for the first time, particularly in a workplace context, then be prepared to deliver the kind of energy that is going to draw people towards you and attract them. Because if you go into those meetings and your head isn't in the right place, you're down, miserable, angry, frustrated, bitter, upset about something, then that's going to come across to them. And because they don't know you, they will attach those attitudes, those emotional states to you rather than to the moment. So it doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what baggage you've got from a previous meeting. Put it down and take a positive attitude to the next meeting. Be confident, be positive, be enthusiastic. If you really can't do that, then maybe the best thing to do is to apologize and cancel your presence at the meeting. The third attitude to bring is courtesy and respect. This is all about how you treat the people you meet. If you can't treat people with respect, if you can't treat them courteously, then why would you expect them to treat you with respect and courtesy? Courtesy in particular is a set of social conventions. They're the social conventions that allow people to get on and do business with one another. So it's vital that you respect those conventions. But ultimately, it all comes down to your respect for the people around you. You don't know them, so start with the presumption that they're worthy of your respect, and they will start with the same presumption about you. And a big part of respect is about being attentive to the people around you. Listen carefully to what they're saying, look them in the eye, and avoid distractions. It's very tempting, particularly if you're meeting some new people and there are some other people that you know in the room, to let your eyes wander over their shoulder to that person over there who might be an important person for you to meet and chat with. But of course, as soon as you do that, they'll pick it up and they'll deem it to be a mark of disrespect to them. It's absolute magic if you can focus 100% of your attention on another person. And if you give them that gift, then their response to you will make it worth your while. And fourth of my 4 attitudes to take to a first encounter is patience and self-control. Sometimes meetings for the first time can be frustrating. Be patient. Give them the time they take. Sometimes you can start to feel frustrated or upset or angry, but if you can control your emotions and remain outwardly positive, outwardly enthusiastic, then those meetings will go so much better. And I think if you think back to the people that you respect, they tend to be the ones who are respectful, who are enthusiastic, who are patient, who can control their emotions, and who are always there when they're there and ready to help. So if you can model those behaviours, those attitudes, then your first impression will be a strong and positive one. Before we wrap up though, I want to say a few words about words and the language you use, because that too can contribute a lot to your first impression. It can convey an attitude of positive energy, or indeed can betray frustration, anger, upset, or lack of enthusiasm. So choose to use positive language. Say what you mean rather than articulating what you don't mean. Speak clearly and cut out all those useless tag words like sort of like. None of those words contribute to anything. None of them create a strong positive impression. Consequently, if you can cut them out, you will improve the impression you deliver, and the way to do that is to slow down and to take more pauses. Control the way you speak. Be mindful when you speak. Speak less, listen more, and take your time. So, there's a lot to do to create a strong, positive first impression, but it's all very doable. It's not hard to be enthusiastic, to give all of your attention to the situation, to be polite, courteous, respectful, and patient, and to slow your speech down, largely by taking more time to listen. If you can do all of that the first time you meet me, then I'm going to have a huge regard for you. And so will other people. Please hit the thumbs up if you like this video. There's lots more great management courses content to come. So subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss a thing. I'll see you in the next video. And in the meantime, keep learning.